I am Damien Mathis, out of Fayetteville, North Carolina. I'm here with the Harlem Fine Arts show in New York. I want to showcase my talents in a way that is informative and educational. That way, giving purpose to my artwork. I've been painting for about 8 years, but I've been drawing all my life. It's between these two, Lois Maylou Jones and Ramir Bearden, simply because it's the people that attract to them. For some reason, they're predominantly famous for their work, and I feel like as an artist, that's what we, I guess, thrive for, to people to fall in love with our insights. So it's just a lot of self-reflection, just meeting various numbers of her students make me realize like we have a legacy to leave behind. You you have the piece here, LeVar Burton. We all grew up on him, reading Rainbow Roots, Star Trek, the whole nine. But I feel like in a way we didn't give him his flowers and so forth. So with his work, I wanted to show how he balanced our knowledge of ourselves to be more, I don't know, to educate ourselves. Like he broke that the reasoning behind, like, I don't know, learning and so forth. He made us feel like reading was just part of us. If you look at the composition in itself, I wanted to physically show like, all right, he taught us how to read. He taught us that it's a good and bad thing. He didn't play it on the fence. He just made it fun. So with that, I feel like with life, when you have fun and things, that's balance. So with this piece, that's why you see it's kind of, he's balancing on the finger like you would a basketball. It's a rotation. It's a momentum. So everything has its, I don't know, its own atmosphere about it. It just kind of comes out how it's supposed to come out. I just trust the process. I was getting in trouble a lot in college because my professor would ask me to do certain stuff and I'll just go off on a tangent and do whatever. And I ended up failing my grade because of that. But it taught me a lot about myself and I just stuck to that. Like I didn't want to go back to being, I guess, another statistic and doing the same thing over and over and over. So I want to just go my own lane. I studied enough to be like, all right, whatever I do, I just want it to just be in its own area of art. That way I don't have any competition. I don't have anyone that's kind of copying me or whatever. It's just a respect thing. How did I meet Fred? The first Harlem Fine Arts show, um, Lonnie came down and got me. He was basically like, hey man, I got somebody to meet you. And I was like, all right, who are you? But he ended up talking a good talk, and I ended up going up there and meeting Frank. And the first conversation was like anyone could say. Frank probably said some off the wall stuff. And I was like, you straightforward, I like you. And we went from there. And here I am today, a couple years later, still showing beside him. Now I have another type of family. I have an art family now. And now I have a new love and respect for artwork. That art isn't what we think it is. It's not, it's a business, but it's also a hustle. I feel like people separate those two. Like either you want to be professional or you want to be kind of like, I don't know, in the streets or whatever, say it like that. I'm trying to talk professional, but I don't know, it just comes out. It's one of those things where you just got to get the feel for it. It's a learning curve. I want to show people that you can try something new, you can be different, you can go against the grain, and you can still be accepted. People respect you when you're 100% fully authentic. Like you have no other way around it. Like you can't be nobody but yourself. So that's what I want to show. And I feel like that's why these are, in the same sense, the same, but they all have their own characteristics of who they were.
This is brought to you by Africana Art.